Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Pakistan has expressed full support for the diplomatic efforts being undertaken by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to ensure peace and stability in the Republic of Yemen. In a statement, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said Pakistan commends the efforts of the UAE in this regard and is closely monitoring recent developments in Yemen. It underlined the need to uphold Yemen's unity and territorial integrity and voiced the hope that Yemeni stakeholders would avoid any unilateral actions that could lead to further escalation. US-backed airstrikes in Nigeria hit 2 Islamic State-linked camps in the Bounty Forest of Sokoto State, targeting foreign fighters infiltrating from the Sahel. The Nigerian government said the strikes on Thursday were approved by President Bola Tinubu. It said intelligence indicated the camps were being used by foreign ISIS elements working with local affiliates to plan large-scale attacks inside Nigeria. Myanmar heads to the polls on Sunday as it battles a civil war that has ravaged parts of the country, as well as one of Asia's worst humanitarian crises. The ruling junta has previously suppressed information about a severe food crisis gripping the country by pressuring researchers not to collect data about hunger and aid workers not to publish it, besides cracking down on journalists since the coup. Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to halt weeks of fierce border clashes. Defence ministers of both sides said in a joint statement on the ceasefire that they agreed to maintain current troop deployments without further movement. Cambodia's defence ministry said any reinforcement would heighten tensions and negatively affect long-term efforts to resolve the situation. Israel has become the first country to formally recognise the self-declared Republic of Somaliland as an independent and sovereign state. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel would seek immediate cooperation with Somaliland in agriculture, health, technology and the economy. Russia has attacked Kyiv and other regions of Ukraine with missiles and drones, ahead of what President Volodymyr Zelensky said would be a key meeting with US President Donald Trump to work out a deal to end nearly 4 years of war. Explosions sounded in Kyiv as Ukraine's air defense units went into action, and the military said on the Telegram messaging app that missiles were being deployed. The Air Force said Russian drones were targeting the capital and regions in the northeast and south. Russian forces have also struck Kharkiv and nearby areas with 3 glide bombs, killing 2 people and injuring 8, Regional Governor Oleh Syniehubov said. 2 bombs hit the suburbs, while another struck a main road during heavy traffic, killing a man at the scene. Russian President Vladimir Putin says Russia has sharply increased production of key weapons since the start of the war in Ukraine. Speaking at a defense industry meeting, Putin said output of the most demanded arms has risen several times compared with 2022. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he plans to meet President Trump this Sunday to discuss territory and security guarantees. Zelensky said the talks are aimed at finalizing as much as possible in efforts to end the war with Russia. He said talks with US officials were advancing, with some documents on ending the war and Ukraine's reconstruction nearly ready. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.